Happy Monday, McLean. I'm Martina.
And I'm Lee.
Hey Lee, are you a big dancer?
Yeah. Now let's dance our way into WMHS news.
Haha, good one. Anyways, homecoming is coming up. This year's homecoming theme is Tangled, Under the Lights. And we've got a sneak peek at our homecoming spirit days, so you can start planning your fits.
On Tuesday, it's Adam Sandler out, so make sure to wear your baggy clothes with minimal effort.
For Wednesday, it's Barbecue Dad versus Soccer Mom, so make sure to get your barbecue thongs or Stanleys.
Remember to wear your favorite sports team jersey on Thursday.
And finally, on Friday, wear your class colors. Freshmen wear gray, sophomores wear white, juniors wear black, and seniors wear red. But that's not all. McLean's wrestling team is looking for some new students interested in joining. If your thing is wrestling or managing a winning team, make sure to come to the boys wrestling team interest meeting this Thursday, the 26th, after school in the wrestling room. Girls wrestling will be holding an interest meeting on Thursday, October 2nd, so if you're a girl interested in wrestling, make sure to show up. Hey Lee, are you thinking of doing any sports this upcoming season? Maybe wrestling could be the perfect sport for you.
Maybe not. I'm not sure how much I'd like wrestling, but maybe I'll check out the other sports. Let's ask Nohe and Marie about sports that are happening right now.
Happy Monday, McLean. I'm Nohe.
And I'm Marie.
Did you hear about the varsity boys volleyball team?
Yeah, did you know that they're ranked 10th place in the nation? They actually have game day today against Marshall at 7:15 p.m.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, speaking of volleyball, tomorrow all girls volleyball teams have a game against Marshall. Freshman plays at 4:45, JV plays at 5:45, and varsity at 7:15. On Tuesday, all field hockey teams also have a home game against Washington Liberty. Freshman plays at 5:15, JV plays at 6:15, and varsity plays at 7:30. Lastly, the district golf tournament starts at 10 a.m. at Herndon Centennial.
On Wednesday, the varsity golf team has their second day of the district tournament at the same time and same place. Boys volleyball has a game at Langley at 7:30. Also, cross country has their senior night meet at Lake Fairfax at 4:30.
On Thursday, freshman and JV football teams have a game against Marshall at 5:30 for freshmen and 7:15 for JV. All field hockey teams have an away game against Wakefield. Freshman plays at 5:15, JV plays at 6:15, and varsity at 7:30. All girls volleyball teams also have a game on Thursday at Langley. Freshman is at 4:45, JV is at 5:15, and varsity is at 7.
Don't worry, Highlanders. We didn't forget about this Friday's varsity football game. Wear some camo to the game and show your school spirit.
That's all for your sports this week.
Now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Marie and Nohe. Best Buddies is having an interest meeting on Wednesday after school in the library courtyard. Best Buddies is a club that aims to build friendships between students with and without disabilities and build a culture of inclusivity. Everyone who is interested in this mission is encouraged to attend.
Everyone, the digital PSAT and SAT are coming up on October 9th. There will also be a digital readiness check during Highlander Time 3 this Thursday, so make sure to bring your school computers to make sure they're test ready.
Students, it's time to prepare your smiles. Picture days tomorrow and Wednesday. Freshmen and sophomores will go with their PE teachers, while juniors with their history teachers. For freshmen and sophomores who don't take PE on campus, and juniors who aren't taking history on campus, check your email for a message from Ms. Percival. For students who miss picture day, makeups will be on November 8th in the dance room.
For senior portraits, most seniors have already been photographed. If you still need to schedule your senior portrait appointment, you can do so at the link below. The remaining dates are September 30th and November 12th and November 13th. Now let's go to Artin with today's fun facts.
Hey Islanders, I'm Artin with your playing cards fun facts. Did you know that a man in China has a collection of playing cards with over 11,000 sets? That's a bit too many for my liking. Also, there's a surviving deck of cards from the 15th century in the Museum of Modern Art in New York. It's pretty tubular. And finally, the longest poker game ever lasted over 8 years. I wouldn't want to be a part of that game. That's all for your card fun facts. Now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Artin. I wouldn't want to be part of that game either.
Yeah, 8 years is a bit much. Martina, what's your favorite story?
Probably the Emoji Movie. I love that silly looking hand.
Good one. If you could change the ending, how would you change it?
That's a good question, Lee. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. I would probably have it end with all the emojis living happily ever after.
That is what happened, Martina.
Oh, whoops. Let's see what McLean has to say about what they want to change in their faves.
Okay, if you could change the ending of any movie, which one would it be? Wow.
I wouldn't say the ending, but probably Twilight.
I would change the ending to
Star Wars Attack of the Clones.
I don't know if you guys know Twilight, how like Bella's daughter and Jacob got together. I was a little bit freaky. Me personally, I don't know what they would think was that.
Because I don't like that Padme dies, and I don't like that Anakin gets thrown into lava and becomes all ugly, because then what's the point of watching it?
I'd say The Sopranos, the season finale, or the whole finale of The Sopranos.
The Promised Neverland because they went off script and they didn't like do like what the book said, and they just kind of did their own thing, and I hated it. Yeah.
Oh, come on, that is a late no-brainer. Game of Thrones. Khaleesi can't die.
Just because you don't know, and I want to know what happened.
All in because it was so sad that they didn't end up together. I can't remember the name of the movie.
I rode with Khaleesi for 8 seasons. I loved her. I loved her as much as I love my kids.
The one where he goes into the people's dreams?
Inception?
Inception. Thank you.
Inception.
I would change the order. I would want to know at the end.
That's all I got.
If I could change one thing about this week, it would be the weather. What about you, Lee? Do you think it'll keep raining like it has?
Not sure. Let's ask Sohrob with the forecast.
Hey McLean, it's Sarp with your weekly forecast. Today we can expect a high of 68 and a low of 62 with rain showers throughout the day. And for the rest of the week, the showers continue with highs in the 70s and lows in the 60s. The sun starts to show on Sunday, but keep your umbrellas handy the rest of the week. That's it for your weather. Now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Sohrob. That's all for today's show.
You can submit announcements for the next news show at the link below, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow Instagram for up-to-date news and announcements.
Have a merry Monday, McLean.